Hello guys, my name is Annette and the channel is dedicated to astrology and relationships, and today's video is all about the 11th house in astrology. And of course, if you like this video, please remember to push the button, subscribe, give it a thumbs up, all that good stuff. So this house is all about the 11th house in astrology. Okay, so the 11th house in astrology is all about friendships, networking, money. If you have good stuff going on here, you can make some good money. It's all about networking, charities, for the people, others, groups, masses, spreading your message to the masses. YouTubers are seen from this house. You don't want to work with one-on-one. No, you want to work in groups. People. And hope I need to be chill here because I don't want to throw this. Anyways, it's all about the masses and groups and just bam, spreading your message to as many people as you possibly can. And let's not forget, it's about the modern age, computers, anything, new age relationships, way of living in a more modern way. Computers and technology is ruled by the 11th house, because the 11th house is ruled by Aquarius, and Aquarius is ruled by the planet of Uranus. Okay, I cannot pronounce that planet, but it's ruled by the planet Uranus. And because this house is ruled by Aquarius, it controls, or it doesn't control, but it looks at it. Basically, it's all about technology and very analytical. People with a lot of planets in this house are very analytical, very practical based. Of course, depending on what you have there, you can also be very the thing is, it just depends on the whole chart, but people here can be very scientific based, you know. For my personal experience, I'm very spiritual, but I'm also very I like to understand things by reading them. How do you build this? Very practical. And I have a bunch of planets in this house, you know. But for many other people, have lots of planets here, are very analytical and very scientific based. People that have invented things are seen from this house, you know, like the person that invented the light bulb, the person that invented computers and video games, futuristic, like putting the glasses, putting some special glasses. I don't know what they're called. If I remember, I'll put the picture here. Putting like a set of glasses and being able to go into other worlds and be able to feel like you're in the moon, or be able to feel like you're in the beach, or whatever you want. There's these glasses now that you just like put them on and like, woo, you can have the time of your life. You can even like do workouts by putting those glasses on, and it's very futuristic. It's very like using the senses, your eyesight, to like feel like you're somewhere else, you know. Anyways, so the 11th house is all about spreading your message to the masses, and as many as you possibly can. Depending on what you have here, you can also, example number one, if you have like a Jupiter moon conjunction here, meaning your moon and your Jupiter is here in the 11th house, depending on the exact degrees and whatnot, this conjunction is indicative of you being very lucky. Having certain periods in your life, you'll have certain periods where money just boom springs out of nowhere, meaning you literally win the lottery, or you get some sort of contract or something where you'll have permanently money coming in for a period of time with very little effort, very or no effort at all. That's a combination that it's a very lucky combination. Jupiter and moon conjunct in this house will give that to you. It may give it to you when you're 9 years old. It may give it to you when you're 25 years old, 30, 40. It may give it to you several times. You would just have to look a little bit more close to your natal chart to see when that happens. But the house, this is a house of hopes and dreams as well, you know. So your hopes and dreams are seen from this house. If you have a lot of dreams, or if you have a lot of hope, you probably have lots of planets here. It's also a house of how you treat others, as in friends. Not romantic relationships, 7th house, hello. Not dating, a little date here, over there, 5th house. Not your home, not your mom or your dad, 4th house. No, this is a house of friendship, friends. And it's how, if you're a people person or if you're introverted. If you have, if friends is where your heart, if friends is where your heart is, you probably have your moon here also, and you have other planets here. And for you, friends are like family. If your sun is here, you probably like working with groups of people. You probably like working with networking and just being like in an office or some sort of like firm, and being able to constantly be interacting and like managing like many people at once, you know, or like some sort of event coordinator. Coordinators are seen from this house. Let's say you have your Mercury here, then you'll be able to talk to all sorts of people and be able to convey your message in very clearly, because Mercury in the 11th house is indicative of someone who can spread their message very well to all types of people. It doesn't matter if you're Buddhist, it doesn't matter if you're from a different nationality, you know, from Asia or from Australia, or different religion background, you know, Judaism, it doesn't matter what background you are, you're able to speak and convey your message very well if you have Mercury here. Of course, if you have dark and twisty placements here, your message won't be conveyed super clearly, or other things will get in the way or whatever, you know. You gotta look at the whole thing, not just the one placement. But, you know, as an example, you know, let's say you have Saturn here, then it's not that you don't like to have friends, it's just that it takes you a very long time to get to know someone before you can actually call them friends. Like, it takes you a long time to feel comfortable with them, to be able to actually include them or call them your friends, you know. Let's say you have let's say you have like Pisces here, or what could be a planet that indicates that you're very introverted. Yeah, I mean, if you have like Pisces or Neptune here, you not that you don't like people, but you might enjoy being more like in your own little world, and like spending a little bit more time on your own, and like in your own privacy of your own home, you know. And you would probably still have some friends and whatnot, but Pisces or Neptune here is indicative of someone who's a little bit more like, you know, like not as social and a bit more introverted. A Scorpio here, Scorpio or Pluto here would be the same. Ooh, if you have Pluto here, your friendships will push you to have transformations. Boom. One of my most recent stories that I heard, someone that has Scorpio in this house, she had a best friend for about 6-7 years, and then that best friend tried to make out with her boyfriend of like her high school sweetheart, who they're still currently together right now. Her boyfriend of like 4 or 5 years, you know, and just like that friendship, boom, died. And it's pretty sad, you know, because just like that, her friendship died, you know, because her friend was completely unapologetic about what she did. And, you know, if someone is your best friend, at the bare minimum, they should apologize or say sorry for what they did, you know. But that didn't happen. And, well, that's just an example of, if you have Pluto in this house, you're likely to experience friendships that will create transformations within you. And also friendships can die from one day to the other. You know, so it just depends what you have going on here. Anyway, so that's what the 11th house is all about. Your hopes, your dreams, how likely you're able to go after them or likely to accomplish them. People like Oprah they have strong placements to this house. Lauren Conrad, which is the main character from The Hills, she has a lot of placements in this house too, and she has a beautiful, huge community where she reaches out to women, and she has multiple businesses and whatnot. So simply put, people that have a big audience. They tend to have lots of planets here and whatnot. I can think of a few YouTubers, but I know for a fact Oprah and Lauren Conrad have studied their charts. They have strong placements to this house, and as you know, they're beautiful, strong women. And anyway, so that's what this house is about. This concludes this video. If you like it, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and I hope to see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.